Hey Lytos, it's nice to have you here at the Mic 2012. So Lytos, tell me, how did you experience the battle 2012?
Well, I think, as always, was one of the best beatbox meetings I have per year, and it was really intense, emotive, like every year, and I enjoyed a lot, to be honest.
Cool. So what was the highlight for you at the Mic 2012?
I think it was below, because when he was talking in the microphone, presenting everything, he made so many mistakes. H2 to H, 3 minutes. I know it's the battle. It was so funny. Well, of course, the battles are the most important part, and I don't know. I enjoyed everyone. Everyone was very good, to be honest.
Cool. And a question, when did you start to beatbox?
I started around 8 years ago, when I was 15, 16. So yeah, it was a couple of years ago.
And what was the reason that you did?
Well, in the beginning, it wasn't like, I want to beatbox. We were in a square, dancing breakdance and singing, blah, 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 blah. And another guy and me, we just started to make noise for the rappers. And then one guy came and said, "Hey, you're doing beatbox." I said, "Doing what?" Beatbox. And he showed me a CD with Razel, Kenny Mohammed, If Your Mother Only Knew, 4 Elements and stuff. And then I started to, whoa, let's do that. And then I realized that it was beatbox.
And so what was the first time you met other beatboxers?
All the beatboxers was in 2006 in a beatbox battle in Spain. It was the breakdance event, the battle of the year, and we had like a special national beatbox battle, but it wasn't official. And then it was in 2008 in Berlin, in the first beatbox convention. The first beatboxer I met, it was Darny. In the room. It was so funny because I was in my room and then I heard and I was, "Hey, Darny, Lytos." It was so funny.
Right. So what are your plans for the future?
My plans for the future are no plans. That's really difficult question because a part of beatboxing, before beatboxing, I was a singer and songwriter. After that, I was learning how to produce, and I'm producing. So probably the near future is continue beatboxing. A little bit later, if everything it's going how I'm planning, I want to continue a career like a singer. We already made a soundtrack of a movie in the cinema, just singing, and I hope everything is going to be okay. So beatbox is going to be part of my show. And maybe for the future, I would like to be in a studio producing all the artists and finding new artists.
So is there any possibility to find the stuff what you're producing as well?
Like in beatboxing, I'm really critic with what I do. And I'm not uploading in websites what I'm producing now, because now I'm just selling beats to the people who knows me, and now it's enough to live and to survive, etc. If I got enough time to say, I will do it. But if you do too many things, then nothing's working.
Okay. So what do you think the beatbox scene will look like in 10 years?
That's so difficult to speak about that, because imagine 10 years ago, the most impressive thing was singing and beatboxing at the same time. Now everyone is really technical. I don't know if we have a limit, because a mouth has a limit of positions, but the creativity hasn't limit. So it depends on the styles. In 10 years, we're not going to be listening to dubstep, or maybe yes, I don't know, or R&B or hip hop or whatever. Maybe there are going to be other different styles. So I think it's going to be, I mean, if we continue like that, it's going to be big. If we continue how we're doing, and very technical, very crazy, hopefully.
So what do you think? Will there be a day where people will be at home and look at beatboxing battles on television? Do you think, is that possible?
I mean, possible, everything is possible. It depends on the brands who put the money for it. Because it's sad, but in this world, it's all about the money. So if, for example, Nike, McDonald's, Adidas, or whatever, they put, we're gonna be in television and the people is gonna be watching our battles because it's there. I think we're good enough to be there, but it's not our decision. We have to fight for it, but it's not the final decision is not. Sadly, it's not.
Okay, so is there any artist you would like to work together with as a beatboxer?
As a beatboxer, there's so many that I would like to work with. Of course, if we talk about beatbox scene, there's a lot of beatboxers I would like to bring to, for example, to Mallorca and work with. And if we talk about like artists, there's a lot of artists that I like. For example, I mean, if we're talking big, I'm a songwriter. So as a songwriter, Eminem for me is crazy because I understand how complicated is this and this and this and this and this with this is, it's just massive, for example. Or there's a lot of, for example, Busta Rhymes is beatboxing as well, and I would love to meet him and make like beatbox, me singing, he beat the opposite. Is gonna be so funny. And there's a lot of also singers like Shaggy or Bruno Mars. I like it a lot as well. I don't know, there is a lot of artists, a lot of artists.
Okay, so what was your first beatbox beat? Genuine or just the beat? The first beat you can remember, like the first basic pattern you did.
It was.
And what is your favorite beatbox pattern now?
My favorite?
Your favorite beatbox beat, like routine. What is your favorite routine?
My routine or
your favorite?
You know, I'm really creative for example to remake covers and make a good show for club crowd or I'm really good with crowd, but with beatbox routines it's not my point. I got some, but it's not really impressive like all the beatboxers. I got so many favorite things, like for example, Look at Me Now, because it's really tricky for the crowd, like singing really fast and beatboxing really fast, and then playing with this. Also, of course, I like to play a lot with freestyle, but with technical stuff like play with the tempos, breaking the 4/4. I enjoy this. This is what I enjoy, but in a show, you can't do it in a normal show because the people don't understand what you're doing. If you they say, what's that? But yeah.
So can you show us a little some of your style?
Yeah. So.
Nice man, nice man. So Lytos, thank you so much
Thank you very
for
much.
the interview. It's great to have you in the opera of MiC. Thanks man.